guys, welcome to the stream. We're actually about to watch Honkai Star Rail live stream version 1.5 and also Genshin Impact. So I'm so what kind of I wonder what kind of story. Where is your cookies? Still in the oven. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a good stream. This is the second time. Thank you so much. Oh, we're there, guys. It's starting. Oh. I hope the audio is okay. Oh, the trailblazer. Ah, I see. Thank you.
The finest hand-picked, well-tied spring meets the chewiest brown sugar boba on the block. Bursting with L-carnitine, flavor, and health.
Oh, that looks...
Delight.
Oh, that looks... Oh, I need them. Oh. Oh, what happened here?
Newsflash. The IPC will soon be dispatching representatives to multiple worlds. The effort is part of a raft of new measures to encourage trade and strengthen friendship throughout the cosmos. The Genius Society's newest masterpiece, Simulated Universe World 8, is about to go live. Madame Herta has revealed that the project is about to enter the launch phase. For further details, don't forget to tune in to our program's follow-up reporting. Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Penacony! That is our next world, right? Hi guys, welcome to the stream.
Hello?
What's this?
Hello?
Is this like Halloween version for Honkai Star Rail?
My name is Hua.
Prepare for haunting?
Recent days, the Xianzhou Luofu has reported an uptick in supernatural activity, with evil spirits wreaking havoc across multiple locations. The Ten Lords Commission has assured citizens that it is thoroughly investigating all incidents. This program will be bringing you the latest as the story unfolds. For more details, stay tuned for the upcoming Haunted Xianzhou special program.
Haunted Shenzhen.
Beautiful creature. Bless you for choosing to dally here. Allow me to ask you, as a fellow entity of the
art
universe,
style?
are you
God.
acquainted with the goddess Sidrilla?
Oh man. The trailer, guys. The trailer. Ooh. What is that?
Another anomaly in this shining universe. Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
Oh! Oh my!
The beauty is eternal.
Where do we go?
We made it.
What is that being? What is that? It looks like a dragon.
Follow and share.
Okay, now we go into like the event stuff. Oh god, this is... I don't like this though.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here.
New characters.
Should we start the ghost talk now? Captain? You can just call me Captain.
That tail is so freaking huge. Is this like a... Are that character is like spirit... It's exorcist?
The fate of humans means nothing to me.
Ooh.
We fire
It's a puppet. It's not the puppet. I mean the... Ooh. Okay, this is kind of fire though. Looks like visual novel commercial. Guys, I'm in the way. Oh, I just realized that. Get your code, guys. Get your code. Oh, Ooh, I wonder if those red stuff in the galaxies, because it kind of looks like out of from like dragon mouth. So we're not going to Pinaconi yet. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. And it's not... Her tail is kinda... Her tail is kinda ghostly. No? Oh, man. This... And these...
Darkness falls across the delve as ghost fires dance.
Albert.
The clock strikes 12. Well, whether or not your world has a midnight hour, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Interastral Peace Media's Haunted Cienjo special program. I'm your ghostly host with the most, Albert. For today's episode, we've
Albert.
invited two special guests. Together, we'll be introducing you to the Cienjo's weirdest and most wonderful.
Hi everyone! I'm the Galactic Baseballer!
Speaking of weird and wonderful.
Hey guys, Grey Knife in here. It's an honor to be a guest on the 1.5 special program. I mean, Owlbert's Haunted Cienjo special program.
Huh? Owlbert, did you unlock a new skin?
That's one way of putting it. Naturally, an anchor of my
Damn,
standing
look at the
needs
top
to have
hat.
the best wardrobe department in town. Now, as our audience will be well aware, the Cienjo is constantly roaming the universe, and the universe is filled with the unknown. It should come as no surprise then that the Lafu has had its fair share of strange encounters.
So
And
it's like
speaking of strange,
spirits?
the trailer we just witnessed
Evil
gave us a
spirits.
sneak peek into a place of mystery, evil, and ghost fire. Fixtral Garden.
I thought Fixtral Garden was just some old abandoned place on the Lafu. Why is it suddenly getting so much attention?
Allow me to explain. A while back, the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace was shattered, and the heliobi trapped inside were able to escape. Know where they went to hide? Yup. Fixtral Garden.
I see. Wait, what's a heliobi?
People say that the heliobi are the result of accumulated grievances. They can possess
Heliobi?
people, deceive the senses, affect the soul, and usurp the flesh. Those possessed exhibit bizarre behavior and restless thoughts.
So it's like
It's a truly frightening spectacle.
But the creation furnace wasn't exactly fragile. How could it just break?
Rumor has it, the Artisanship Commission's surveillance recorded a gray-haired figure in dark clothing.
Huh.
you mean
Gray hair,
these?
dark clothing.
Oh, gray. Oh,
Did they have a
these.
baseball bat?
Hey, don't pin this on me! The destruction of the creation furnace was a direct result of the Stellaron disaster. Right, Albert? Just tell us more about Fixtral Garden.
Fixtral Garden has
okay.
always been overflowing with yin
Is this
energy,
going to, like-
and the garden itself is littered with suppression towers,
Like new
stone
area?
monoliths,
Or
and
like,
ancient trees.
just
It's creepy enough in the day.
limited for the
When
event
the sun
only?
goes down, things get a whole lot creepier. The garden is layered and deceptive, and it's easy to lose your bearings. Since the heliobi moved in, it's probably the most dangerous place on the Lafu.
Gosh,
Heliobi
Albert.
are experts when it comes to possession, and even the most experienced Wraith
New
Wardens and
enemy.
Arumaton Spectral Envoys can become their
Oh
victims.
my!
When you can't tell your friend from your enemy,
The new enemy
Things
is
tend to go south
kind of fire
fast.
though.
if all that wasn't enough, they
Oh,
say that Mara-stricken
even
members of the
this.
Ten Lords Commission also wander the garden. A word of advice? Keep your wits about you.
So Sounds like great streaming material to me. I bet I could become the CNJO's #1 streamer.
I forgot about Gnyphin, you
Funny
know,
you should
always,
mention. To
always
most
about the
people,
content.
Fictional Garden was always a strange and desolate place that rarely got much attention. But now that stories are beginning to circulate, the situation has changed. Recently, the Cienjo's online forums have been filling up with posts describing supernatural phenomena in Fictional Garden. Everything from self-playing violins to the wailing cries of vengeful ghosts.
Vengeful.
Unsurprisingly, Cienjo fans of the supernatural are loving every second.
In my experience, forums aren't exactly the most reliable news sources.
Who cares if some of it's false? This is a hype train I can't afford to miss. Trailblazer, what do you think? Want to start a ghost hunting squad with me?
Fire breathing, quiet band performances, headstands,
Oh,
balancing acts,
didn't
spear
mean to do
deflection,
that.
sword juggling, and boulder smashing weren't enough, huh? Now you're an expert in ghost hunting?
Who said I was an expert? I just have a lot of transferable skills. That's all.
Well, you better hope so. Speaking of which, in the brand new version 1.5 Trailblaze Continuance, a Foxian tale of the hunted, the ghost hunting squad will be responsible for chasing
I really
down
want to know
Heliobi,
more about her.
purging evil, resolving crises, and protecting the Cienjo. A Foxian tale of the hunted is divided into 5 chapters and starts off with the ghost hunting squad facing an unusual danger and Sojourner's ghastly reverie. Once this chapter is complete, the story continues to unfold with twins,
There's like
Precipient, Sword Essence, and
hole.
Foxian Dream.
5 chapters, huh? We'll be topping Cienjo internet searches in no time!
See? I knew we were on the same wavelength.
In addition to Trailblaze Continuance, and together with Miss Gnyphin, Trailblazers will also be facing Fictional Garden dangers in both Lawfu Urban Legends and Ghost Hunting Squad missions.
Ghost hunting squad. I wonder who's will be in our
And
squad
I almost
though.
forgot to mention, during the Ghost Hunting Squad's Fictional Exploration,
at
Trailblazers
these.
can jointly manage
at
Gnyphin
these.
socials. Posting threads is a great way
Oh.
to create discussion among
Is she a
Cienjo
zombie?
netizens and fans of the supernatural.
I can't wait! We're gonna get the whole Cienjo talking. Seriously, this is once in
there's-
a lifetime material. We gotta plug it for everything it's got. I'm talking
There's
daily updates,
double
community
ganger.
engagement, all that good stuff. Once you get enough momentum, the fan base grows itself.
Social media stardom is finally on the horizon.
Oh,
you know, Miss
okay. I
Gnyphin,
see what we're going to
there's
do
always
here.
room for creative talents at the IPM. And I don't want to toot
Interesting.
my own horn or anything, but I've introduced a lot of big names to the company. The Albert stamp of approval goes a long way.
Aw, thanks, Albert. I'm afraid I'm too invested in the Cienjo for now, though. Good to know there's an offer on the table.
What's cool? I get it. But here's my card if you ever want a collab. Just give me a shout.
Deal. Now, where were we? Oh, socials. Increasing your account's popularity level allows you to unlock more stories and events. Your ghost hunting skills will only improve as you unlock more suppression towers and take on new challenges.
Not to mention, by completing limited time missions, Trailblazers can obtain the event light cone, hey, over here.
Nice.
What do you think, Gwaylings? Let's give it up
The
for
girls walk into
Gwynyphin's
the night.
generosity! Woo!
Dominus.
Still, I hope the ghost hunting squad is up to the job. Sounds like we'll have a lot on our plate.
Don't worry. You might just be getting a helping hand from one of the Cienjo's most formidable forces, the 10 Lords Commission. They're the judges of the Mara Struck, the arbiters of life and death. When it comes to warding off evil and expelling the supernatural, nobody does it like the 10 Lords. But despite their reputation, they're shrouded in a certain amount of mystery.
Whoa! The 10 lords are getting involved? Just when I thought our stream couldn't get any crazier!
Well, before you get too excited, I'd spend some time getting to know your assignee.
Gnyphin.
The 10 Lords have dispatched a trainee judge to assist the ghost hunting squad in investigating the Fictional Garden situation.
Trainee, huh? As long as they're confident in their abilities.
Yeah, about that.
Ooh, the transition. Oh, it is a new character that we can get. I mean, that we can get in this patch. Oh, look at her. I wonder if she's a zombie because there's a talisman everywhere.
What is a wind-type character following the path of abundance and a trainee judge of the Ten Lords Commission?
She's a freaking 5-star.
Those are the spookiest looking flames I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Does
a
being on fire help with ghost
4-star.
hunting?
What are you two whispering about?
Nothing. Just beginning to doubt her credentials.
How did this little girl become a judge in the first place?
Good question. Wah is essentially a magnet for evil. Something that comes in super
Abundance.
handy for the Ten Lords Commission. They couldn't believe their
is
luck.
it just
Sounds
like
qualified.
Of course.
ooh,
Talent
the
comes in
fox
all
spirit,
shapes and sizes.
maybe?
The key is to bring the best out of everyone.
Oh, she's so
Still,
scared.
to her, Wahwa's unique skill set
Wahwa.
isn't exactly a blessing.
Wahwa.
People say she has the worst luck on the CN show. Always running into ghosts, tripping over thin air, you know the deal.
Well, if I spent my life running into ghosts, I'd probably fall over a lot too.
I remember one of my
Oh God, I
grandmas
just
had the
realized
same
something.
problem. Lucky for her, one of my sponsors sells this amazing remedy that can...
And
We're
we're getting
hugging together.
sidetracked. Anyway, I only told you half the story. Bad luck, evil attraction, call it what you like. It all started from a single unfortunate event.
Oh?
When Wahwa was a little younger, her tail was possessed by a monstrous long-life species.
Oh.
Any guesses? Yep, it was a heliobus. That very same day, the Ten Lords Commission decided to seal the monster in its hiding place and took Wahwa under their wing.
Ah, I get it. So Huohuo is kind of
Oh.
like a 10 Lords guinea pig. I think Herta had a similar fate planned for me.
Oh
That
God,
may have been part of
Trailblazer.
it. However, the Ten Lords realized that Huohua had the ability to pacify the monster. Naturally, anyone able to wield the power of a heliobus was seen as a potential weapon of war.
But she's just a baby! How could a scared little Foxian girl ever take on the responsibilities of the 10 Lords?
Oh, Huohua's well aware she's a scaredy cat. That's why she watches so many horror mercia, to train her courage. I guess you could call that fighting fear with fear. You're all weak, y'all.
If that actually worked, I'd have joined the Stellaron Hunters already.
I was wondering
Practicality
how
aside,
the tail-
Huohua's willingness to confront her shortgomings
Tail's
is a
getting
true sign of
possessed.
professionalism. Not to
tail
mention,
can
having
get
spent more than a
possessed,
few
huh?
years in the company of a heliobus, she's had to develop her own tricks for banishing evil. Huohua's basic attack, Banner's Stormcaller, can deal wind damage to a single target.
Kind of looks like her tail is the one making the decisions.
When using her skill, Talisman Protection, Huohua bravely brandishes her banner, restoring HP to a single ally and adjacent teammates.
Are you sure she's not trying to surrender?
Huohua's ultimate tail spiritual
bro.
domination can regenerate
Let me
allies'
move
energy
myself.
and increase their attack.
Well, so that's what a heliobus looks like.
No wonder it took the 10 Lords Commission to seal it away.
When under the influence of her tail, Huohua has a few special talents. After using her skill, she receives Sacrifice Life. Sacrifice Life can grant allies a set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice. Not bad for a trainee, huh? This ghost hunting squad's gonna kick butt.
That's not all. Huohua's technique, Fiend Impeachment of Evil, sends her enemies into a horror-struck state and scatters them in all directions. When attacking a horror-struck enemy, there's a chance of reducing their attack.
Oh, scaring
Nice,
away your
okay.
enemies. Nice moves, Huohua. Still not getting judge vibes though.
Hey, easy on the trainee.
Don't
Of
bully
course,
her.
when you're dealing with
Aw,
Heliobot,
man.
the more judges, the better. That's why the 10 Lords appointed a seasoned veteran to bring up the rear. I'm talking about none other than Hanya.
Hanya? Oh. Ooh. Who's her? Oh! Don't tell me, another freaking 5-star?
Hanya is a netherworld judge
Oh,
of the
full
10
star,
Lords
full
Commission. She's a physical type character, following the path of harmony.
Ah, I remember that face. I saw her on the Return to Darkness light cone.
Correctamundo. Rumor has it, she's one of 2 sisters
Oh,
dedicated
dear.
to the work
She's-
of the 10 Lords. She's responsible for predicting karmic
She's-
offenses
she's
and
fire.
recording corresponding judgments. Or to be more precise, Hanya reads the karmic sins of criminals and uses her oracle brush to record their punishments. She's good at her job and takes it super seriously. In the 10 Lords Commission, her reputation precedes her.
I really like the chains,
Sounds like a
though.
10 Lord celebrity.
She's put in the hours, that's for sure. In order to determine their sins, Hanya reads the memories of the Mara struck in the form of dreams.
Cool.
Oh.
Sounds like our ghost hunting squad just found its guiding light. No offense, Hua Hua, but those sound like credentials.
Hey, enough with the hua bullying. But speaking of credentials, it's time to see what Hanya can do on the battlefield. During her basic attack, Hanya
Oracle
uses
brush.
her oracle brush to assault the enemy, dealing physical damage to a single
Oh,
target.
this
She really
that
lives
anime
by
looks
the
sick.
pen is mightier than the sword, huh?
the one with the fan. Gosh,
I'll get my coat.
Trailblazer.
In addition to dealing
This
physical
one.
damage to a single target, Hanya's skill, Samsara Lot, can inflict them with a burdened state.
Ooh, is that Hanya's way of marking enemies prior to sentencing?
Pretty much. Allies inflict increased damage on enemies marked with burden. And if that wasn't enough, after an ally launches a set amount of attacks on an enemy marked with burden, they recover a skill point.
When the going gets
Oh
tough,
gosh, she looks
Hanya's got
so
your back.
beautiful.
Hanya's ultimate, 10 Lords Decree, all shall obey, can increase speed and attack for a single ally. When Hanya uses her technique
I thought
during exploration,
she was another
she immediately
5-star.
launches an attack and inflicts burden on a
Ooh, that
random
looks so
enemy.
freaking
When
cool.
the enemy won't budge, call in the judge.
All that aside, in version 1.5,
another
the new
new.
stagnant shadow, Shape of Perdition, will appear within the fictional garden map on the Cienjo Lafu. Complete the challenge to obtain new physical ascension materials.
So this is going to be
Within
like
the same
new
map,
area.
We'll also be welcoming Cavern of
Relic,
Corrosion,
relic.
Path
Oh.
of Darkness. Complete the challenge to obtain
Sick.
2 brand
Is this
new
like a
Cavern
must too?
relics. Prisoner in deep confinement, and Grand Duke incinerated to ashes.
Ooh.
Woo! Well, that just about brings us to the final sections of our Haunted Cienjo special program.
Huh? Already? This program isn't nearly haunted enough for my liking. Where are all the ghost stories? You know, beautiful Foxian spirits knocking on your door at midnight. That kind of
Beautiful?
I think you're thinking of a different program.
Moving swiftly on to some exciting updates. Thanks again for watching, y'all, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the following commercials.
Get your coats, guys.
Hey, you there! Sick and tired of the daily grind? Had enough of running errands? Do you long for rapturous applause and cheering voices? How about
Oh?
increased self-confidence and a sense of pride?
What's this?
We have an opportunity for you! The
Oh?
Boulder Town Martial Exhibition is now open for registration. Put yourself to
Oh.
the test by challenging the best. This event will once again be hosted by Scott
they
Business
bring it
Alliance.
back?
Scott Business
Ooh.
Alliance, made for the
Nice.
champions.
Okay.
In order to bring our audience a brand new experience, this event will be adopting a simultaneous exhibition format. Use your fists to prove your worth. Enter I am the ultimate fighter.
This is
Register your name.
it's kinda
You
goofy,
be Boulder
not gonna
Town's new
lie.
fighting star.
Boulder Town Super League. Martial Exhibition. Ooh, what is that?
A stellar Shadow Seeker
Okay.
recruitment announcement. March 7th, member of the Nameless has put out a cordial invitation for anyone able to restore her photographs to the way she remembers them. The images
Oh.
in question were inexplicably damaged. I lost all kinds of cool pictures. Beautiful
Oh,
scenery, strange encounters, you name it. there's a big reward for anyone that can
Oh,
help me
that's
restore
cute.
the images. Actions speak louder than words.
Shadow
Miss
Shadow
March's
Seeker.
memories are in your hands.
Ooh.
Madam Herda of the Genius
Jeez,
Society
there's so
is
many
about to launch
events.
unlimited beta testing for the newly developed
Oh,
Simulated
World 8.
Universe World 8. Participants will have their costs covered and progress saved for future iterations. In order to participate in this offline confidential beta test, please head to the most mysterious place in the universe, Herda's office. Test participants will be rewarded with a brand new Pentagoni Land of the Dreams and Firmament Frontline Glamad Planar Ornaments.
It looks like
What are you waiting
eyeball.
for?
Ugh.
Get tested.
I don't know why it looks
Good
like an
news.
eyeball.
The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events are about
Hello,
to begin.
Argentine.
It's the version you know and love. Let the computer do the hard work for 3 minutes and get your hands on double rewards together with Argenti.
I haven't
One
even
must
played the.
explore the essence of beauty
planar.
to appreciate the depth of chivalry. Yes, it is I, your beloved avian servant. Welcome to Interastral Peace Media's second special program, Legend of Cosmic Beauty. In today's program, we will be introducing a new friend of the universe.
Yo, how's my favorite audience doing? Great
Legend
to
of
see you.
Cosmic
We've hardly been gone, and
Beauty.
Albert here's already had another wardrobe change.
Perhaps you didn't get the memo, but we're about to be discussing a night of impeccable elegance.
It's time,
to get
guys.
fancy.
I cannot.
Without further
Oh,
ado,
man, the
allow me
artwork.
to introduce a member of the Knights of Beauty,
Hmm.
Argenti.
Argentine. Oh, baby. The spirit is looking so freaking beautiful. Oh, the thorns. So freaking cool.
Argenti is a physical type character following the path of erudition. As a devoted admirer of Adrilla the Beauty, Argenti spends his life roaming the universe and extolling their name.
Ah, so the simulated universe occurrences Curio, Robe of the Beauty, and Knights of
Erudition.
Beauty to the rescue. They're
Huh,
obviously related to
okay.
the Knights, right? Running into the Knights of Beauty while testing the simulated universe is always a blessing. Those guys are a lifeline in a tight spot, especially when I can't get enough path resonance.
Treating people with courtesy, helping others as a matter of principle, and offering sincere praise to all things in the
You know,
universe.
I wonder if we will get
Such
other
is the code of conduct that Argenti
Night
lives
of
by.
Beauty in the
In
future
simulated
too.
universe, not every helping hand is benevolent, but those provided by the Knights are beyond
Oh,
question.
there's something.
May the names of Argenti and the Beauty be blessed for all eternity.
Speaking of which, Albert, what was that Planar Fissure and Garden of Plenty commercial all about?
Well, Argenti magnanimously answered our call and agreed to appear
Where
in our
they use
commercial
that
as
music?
a corporate ambassador. Oh, and I know they forgot our end of the bargain. The IPM acknowledges that Adrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Albert, what did you get yourself into now?
No need to worry. Just a little two-way back scratching.
Okay. Kinda TMI. But I still don't really understand the concept of the beauty.
Allow me to explain. Adrilla's beauty permeates everything. Take Argenti, for example. From his daily armor cleaning routine to his constant grace.
Wait, I just
All of it
realized
stems from
Albert
his pursuit of the beauty.
has roses.
Elegance is Argenti's middle name, and
He changed
even
clothes.
manifests itself in his combat. Argenti's basic attack, Fleeting Fragrance, can deal physical damage to a single target. His skill, Justice Hereby Blooms, can deal physical damage to all enemies.
Nice! Man, I wish I looked that elegant in combat.
Argenti's ultimate is pretty unique, triggering different effects depending on the amount of energy consumed. Such is the manifold beauty of Adrilla. When consuming a small amount of energy, Argenti's ultimate, for in this garden supreme beauty bestows, can deal damage to all enemies. When consuming all energy, Argenti's ultimate becomes Merit
Merit-
bestowed in my garden, which
Jeez.
deals greater damage. It also inflicts additional damage on a random target.
Huh? Wait, so you can choose how much energy to release?
That's not all.
the glowing,
Argenti's talent, Sublime
the
Object,
glowing
can allow
armor.
Argenti to regenerate additional energy and obtain a
Sublime
stack of
Object.
self-cultivation. Self-cultivation can increase Argenti's crit rate.
Oh,
so
jeez.
the more self-cultivation, the fiercer his attacks. Or to put it another way, Argenti needs to attack as many enemies as possible. The greater the number of enemies, the faster his energy regeneration, and the stronger his combat.
Exactly. Stronger
Nice.
combat, faster energy regeneration, more enemies to attack.
Argenti giving erudition vibes. I'm here for it.
Argenti's technique, Manifesto of Purest Virtue, can daze enemies within a set range. Dazed enemies are unable to launch attacks.
Oh,
Attacking a
daze me.
dazed enemy to enter combat not only deals damage to all enemies, but also regenerates Argenti's energy.
Woo! Argenti is kind of handsome. I'm feeling a little dazed myself.
Oh,
They
same
say looks can
Trailblazer.
kill.
Same. Oh, dear.
That's true. That Argenti fans are in for a
companion
fatal
mission.
surprise in version 1.5. In Night of Universal Hallucinations, Trailblazers will encounter Argenti en route to a Washtopia.
Wait a second. A wash a what now? I shower every day.
Slow down there, Trailblazer.
Washtopia?
Have you never asked yourself how the Astral Express stays so clean and shiny?
Because Pom Pom's
Pom-Pom?
always cleaning up after us?
It's because the train stops at Washtopias along its journey. Washtopias specialize in cleaning
there's
interstellar craft.
A train
There are all kinds
wash
of fast action,
in the universe?
lemon-scented antibacterial. We're getting off topic. All you need to know is that the encounter with Argenti is
Oh,
one
man.
of excitement and wonder. And a little bird tells me he's set for a showdown with the entire crew.
I don't get it. Why are we
Yeah, we-
always
we
either
saw
in a fight
him
or on the
inside
way to
the-
one?
A fight, you say? Far too
the
poor
train,
term.
so
What you meant to say was a chivalrous display of gentlemanly fortitude.
yeah, like a car wash for trains.
Argenti
In the-
only challenges
in the
those
galaxy.
who he deeply respects.
In the space.
You mean that the illustrious galactic baseballer's reputation doth precede one?
Sure. Anyway, with the driller's blessing, let's move straight on to the version 1.5 warp events.
Finally!
First off, during the first phase of version 1.5 in the character event warp, Bloom and Gloom, Trailblazers can
Gloom.
obtain the limited 5-star character Wah Wah.
Yours, my favorite scaredy cat trainee judge!
During the second phase of version 1.5, we'll be welcoming 2 character event warps. In Thorns of Scented Crown, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Argenti.
Ah, our knight in shining armor!
Meanwhile, in Contract Zero, the familiar face of Silver Wolf will be joining the warp. Not to mention the 4-star character Hanya,
Nice.
who will be appearing in both the aforementioned second phase character event warps.
Ah, long time no see, Silverwolf.
I hope I can.
I wonder if her
I hope I
game
win the
accounts are doing
50-50 for
You want to ask her
Argentina.
the next time you see her?
better. You first.
Now, it's time to take a look at version 1.5's light cones. In the first phase of version 1.5, the drop rate for the
Night of
5-star light
Fright.
cone, Night of Fright, will be boosted.
Oh, with the
While in
with
the
the
second
race.
phase of version 1.5, the 5-star light cone, an instance before gaze, will enter the light cone event warp. At the same time, the drop rate for the
Whose
5-star
hand's
light
that?
cone, Incessant Rain, will be boosted.
Guys, it's actually my hand.
The train
My
is
hand
about to
reaching
make
for
the jump.
Argenti.
And here's some other cool stuff. Starting from 1.5 within the team selection and character ascension screens, every character will have brand new voice
This
lines.
is a different kind of arena.
Remind it again. Is that good or bad?
Is that War's
Oh.
Ascension line? Ah, so cute. Wait, if a character's already fully ascended,
Nice,
can
though.
we still hear their line?
We got you covered. All audio lines get saved in the index. You can
Yep.
listen back at any time. Here's something else. In
Oh.
version 1.5, we'll also be seeing a guest book feature update. If Trailblazers are ever curious to check which friends have visited the Express, The guest book has a record and message from each visit.
Oh, nice.
Such a neat idea.
Additionally, the Forgotten
Okay.
Hall will also be receiving updates in 1.5. First up, in Forgotten Hall Combat, Trailblazers can now choose to re-challenge.
Re-challenge?
It's like this. If things aren't going too smooth when challenging a certain stage, Trailblazers can choose to return to the Forgotten Hall map and restart the challenge. When re-challenging, previously used technique points are replenished. A chance to replan your maze technique strategy, perhaps.
Oh, nice.
And I almost forgot to mention, stopping and restarting a challenge in the second half of a stage doesn't mean you have to redo the first half.
Whew, that is a relief.
Oh,
And when
that's
entering
huge.
the Forgotten
Okay,
Hall,
thank
your
goodness.
combat lineup for each
Alright.
stage is now remembered, regardless of whether you met with victory or defeat. Your previous lineup will be waiting for you on the preparation screen. No need for manual selection.
Now that's my kind of update.
Nice,
Can't wait
nice.
for Trailblazers to give it all a spin. The Forgotten Hall is an important system within the game. Updates will continue to be rolled out, so stay tuned for future versions. Well, looks like it's time for our final redemption code. See you on the other side, Trailblazers.
Nice. Get your codes, chat. Get your codes. We have 4 minutes and 30 minutes left. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum. So it's nice though. You don't have to do like you don't have to do it all over again. Ah. So did you guys like want to pull for anyone in this batch? Before her? I wonder if when she will be out.
Hey folks, I'm back.
Me too.
Me three! Good to see you again, Trailblazers. You're just in time to help us wrap up version 1.5 special program.
Aw, is it that time already? I was just getting started.
Be my guest, Trailblazer. This owl is ready to flap.
Aren't you forgetting something, Albert? I'm pretty sure you didn't mention the thing.
Thing? What thing?
Oh, yeah.
That
thing.
thing?
Yeah.
Winky.
Gift of Odyssey. How could I forget? In version 1.5, Trailblazers can get their hands on 10 warps through the
Nice.
check-in event.
There it is.
Nice.
Yeah!
Gotta love a check-in event. And that's not the only thing to love in version 1.5.
Oh.
Anything in today's IPM programs tickle your fancy, guys?
You had me at Ghost Hunting Squad. I am so ready for a spooky stream.
Sign me up! As for me, it was all about those unique characters. Huohuo's tale backstory, Hanya's 10 Lords expertise, and Argenti's mysterious search for the beauty. Can't wait to see them in person.
Couldn't have put it better myself. And with that, Trailblazers, I bid you a peaceful onward journey.
Goodbye.
Thank you for supporting the IBM. See you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye bye. Let's switch to Genshin Impact. We have 2 minutes